Okay, Leo, here we go. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's have a look at what's going on in your connection. Roles can be reversed anytime, okay? So feel free to switch those energies, vice versa. It is a general reading, may or may not resonate. If it doesn't, check out the other placements. For a person reading, you can email me on tarotwithnemo@gmail.com. This is for Leo. Okay. Okay. So, Leo, what I'm getting is that for a lot of you, I do see a reunion happening. And for the others of you, I feel a reunion has happened. I don't feel you are still in a relationship with this person, but I do feel this is someone that you have been expecting some kind of justice from. I feel you want something fair from this person, or you want something to be fair and balanced with this person. For a lot of you, this person has been unfair to you. They've probably cheated on you, lied to you, or they have been unfair to you in some way, shape, or form. I feel this entire situation has created a lot and lot of disappointment in their life. Some of you, this person is very, very upset, okay, about not being able to make it up to you. For the others of you, this person kind of is constantly like kicking themselves for not doing the right thing. Okay. So there is a lot of disappointment, still dwelling on the past mistakes, still holding on to, like, I wish I could have done that. I wish I could have done that. Okay. So it's a very strong sense of just um, a lack of acceptance. Okay. Some of you, this person may be focused on a past connection in their life that has ended. It could go both ways, either ways. Either for some of you, this person is having a lack of acceptance about a situation in their life that did not come work out, and they can't accept or they can't come to terms with some kind of loss in their life. This could be any kind of loss. For the others, this could be them feeling so bad that they can't be with you the way they want to, okay, and they're constantly crying about it but not being able to say it to you. Now, I do feel I see you in a very investigative energy here. I do see you as kind of, trying to learn more about the situation. All right. But I feel even though you're trying to learn more about the situation here, a lot of you have already made up your mind that you are going to be very, very balanced in your approach towards this person. Okay. You're going to be very balanced. You're not going to give more than what they give. You're going to have healthy boundaries. And it's almost like you see the truth here. The truth is revealed. You see the situation very clearly for what it is, which is why you want to maintain equilibrium here. Now, why is all this happening? What you don't see coming is strength. I feel this person putting in all and all that their entire inner strength here. Okay, having a lot of courage here to come towards you. They definitely have intentions to they have a lot of love to give for sure, but I want to see if they're ready to give you that love or not. Okay, some of you, this person's masking the love that they have for you, probably because of insecurities, because of fear of being vulnerable here. And others of you, if they are still crying over a certain situation which has nothing to do with you, or crying over spilt milk, then they're coming in wanting a rebound, or they're coming in to for you to fill that void. But once we clarify, I'll be able to give you more information. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Tell me about this reunion here, please. Yeah. So there is some kind of lack of breakthrough here. I feel the reunion happened, but even though the reunion happened, I don't feel both of you have, like, it's not like Okay, like a breakthrough. Okay, you tell me your truth, I tell you my truth, and now we both know where we stand with each other. No, it's more like coming together. Okay, you just came together like one fine day. This person just texted you, and you guys just started speaking, and it's like you picked up from where you stopped. Okay, you didn't ask for clarity, they didn't give clarity, or something like that here. But I do feel there is some kind of epiphany here that one of you has, or maybe this person has, or you have, which is still hidden, which is still hidden. And it could be that you're forcefully getting back into a reunion with this person, but deep down you don't want to, and that's the truth you're keeping to yourself. Yeah, I was getting that. See, that's what I'm saying. Even though, even though you're putting yourself in a position where you're watching this person, but I still feel you're kind of coming off as, well, I know it all. You're jumping to conclusions. A lot of you are jumping to conclusions that this person out here is kind of selfish. There's a lot of scarcity, okay? They don't really invest correctly. There's never been equal give and take from this person's side. They've always been very selfish and self centered. They've always, somewhere, somehow, you feel like that sense of taken for granted kind of energy, all right? And you always may feel, some of you may be giving to this person, but it's fake. It's fake. Whoever I am resonating this with, whoever's resonating with this will know what they're doing. Okay. I don't need justification. I don't need an approval in the comments below. But whoever this resonates with will know what they are doing. Okay. So Leo, I see you as being kind of being very watchful, but whatever you're giving to this person, you're not giving it with an open heart. Again, bringing me back to the point that you are looking for some kind of justice, which is telling me that there is something unfair done to you in the past by this person, or probably by someone else in the past. Okay, which is why you're coming off as very, very logical, closed off, and just kind of blocking yourself out. Okay. Okay. See, this person does not feel good enough for you. They could have walked away from you. They could have chosen someone else over you. They could have cheated on you. They could have abandoned you. Now this person wants to come back. They realize the big mistakes here. They miss you like crazy. That's how they see themselves. But again, a part of them does not feel good enough for you. Either you're doing too well for yourself, you found someone better for yourself by the time they came back, or then you're just okay on your own. And it feels like even though they've come back, nothing moves. it doesn't move anything within you. You're not moved. You're not like, oh my god, you're back. I'm surprised, I'm shocked. No, it's just like they feel very left out in the cold. Okay, like they just feel like it didn't matter to you whether they were gone or whether they came back. It's like it doesn't, you indirectly or directly, or whether it's not even true, but they feel irrelevant. They feel their existence in your life is irrelevant. Okay, and they're very upset, very, very upset um, with that energy. Okay, they just feel it's over. They just feel it's over. Yeah, your intentions are to accept that something out here is over and done with between you and this person. You have faced the darkest before the dawn, and you've reached a point where you are ready to take accountability for your actions, and you've realized that now you want to survive this breakup, you want to survive this disaster, and you're ready to, you're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, and you're kind of getting up. I don't see you staying dead anymore. I don't see you staying in a dead situation anymore, just trying to be a victim. No, you're rolling up your socks, picking up the bits and pieces that are left, and just moving forward. Some of you, your intentions are to move forward with this person, but in a very logical manner. Others of you, it's in your intentions to kind of cut this person off, divorce this person for some of you, and just move forward. Okay? Because you clearly see this person as a waste of time. I mean, a lot of you have had this realization that a breakthrough, a breakdown in this connection is leading to a breakthrough. Okay. Like you're like, I'm happy this happened. You're feeling the pain, but you're slowly starting to move through it, is what I'm getting. Okay. And this is all because you're standing up for yourself and wanting something fair. Or you just feel what you're doing with this person is fair. Yeah. Now, when it comes to this person, exactly. I feel for a lot of you, this person is really, really having a hard time transitioning from some kind of past. They're still not coming in towards you correctly. I feel this person has intentions um, to kind of cling on to you. I feel this person needs love, and this is, I'm literally getting someone out here who's very, very insecure. They don't want to be vulnerable, okay? But it's a very codependent tendency that they have, right? I do see this person as, um, yeah, they're dependent on you emotionally. I do feel this person is still having a hard time transitioning from some kind of past. Either they have to move on from someone from the past, and they feel you're the best one who can heal them, which is why they're back with you. For the others of you, if there is no third party, there was no third party, then this person out here is still not being able to mentally move on from some kind of past. Maybe they're married. For some of you, maybe they're married and they need to move on from a marriage. For the others of you, there could be a third party situation here, which could be again like a marriage. And otherwise, this is just them having a hard time healing. Okay. Yeah. I'm also getting that this person, instead of doing the inner work, instead of doing that inner work on that inner child, they'd rather run away. So it's like, I don't want to do the inner work. I don't want to heal that inner child. I don't want to heal that trauma that I have gone through. I just want escapism. So although they have intentions to love you, to be open to you, but again, they don't want to do the inner work, which means that whatever they're giving to you eventually will either stop, fade away, or just disappear. I just feel it'll be stuck eventually, or this is just something that they're showing you temporarily, okay? Because there has been no permanent moving forward yet. Okay, there's no permanent transition in their mindset yet. Mentally, they haven't healed and they don't want to heal. It's like, I want to still keep juggling within from my past to the present, past to the present. You're the present and there's something from the past. Past could be memories with you, past could be with someone else. Okay, but I just don't want to because I don't feel the need to. I'm okay juggling here and there. And I feel very strongly whoever they were with in the past, it's just not working out with that person. And they see you as an option that they can heal. They're coming to you indirectly to heal themselves. Because I don't see like I want to be in a relationship. I just see like I'm hurt. I want to be with you. I need you. I just want to run away with you because I know you can heal me, but I'm not ready for that relationship. Right. Now, what you don't see coming out here is that although this person out here is choosing to put in all their inner strength, they've taken a hit in their love life, which may have not been with you, which may have been with someone else, could have been with you. But I'm going to say what I pick up. I feel this person is feeling hopeless after a big tower moment in their life. Now, this person could have gone through a big breakup. They could have gone through like their marriage they could have gone through a divorce. They could have gone through something in their life which they are having a hard time healing from. So, what you don't see coming is that this person out here is still coming off hopeless to you. They know there is no hope here. They know there is no hope here. There's a lack of self esteem here. There's a lack of self confidence here. But again, they're trying to portray to you that, oh, I'm cool. I'm great. Life is amazing. Like my work, my career, the people around me. I mean, whatever. I get a lot of attention. I'm just not looking to date anyone because I'm so happy single. That's not what the truth is. They're not happy at all deep down. In fact, a breakup in their life with you or with someone else or something in their life has wounded them so deep. It's wounded them so deep. They're just having a hard time having hope that they can make anything happen with you. So whatever they're showing, it's to protect their pride and ego. Okay, So I see you single, independent, on your own, but being a people pleaser also. Now, a lot of you may not like what I'm saying, but this is what the raw truth is. I see you as being a people pleaser. I see you as forcefully staying in a situation with this person, be it a family dynamic or be it online or whatever this connection is, however this connection is placed in your life. I see you as being a people pleaser. You know this is not your happily ever after, or you know the situation is not bringing you that emotional fulfillment um, that you want. So you'd rather be single and happy on your own, but there is a dependence you have on this person. Somewhere, somehow, you're with this person for status, for some kind of financial dependence, whatever. You're with this person for the wrong reasons. Okay? You're with this person for the wrong reasons here. Maybe you both have been hurt in the past, okay, by different people, and you're both looking to heal each other. I'm just getting two hurt individuals coming together, but no one's kind of, both are dependent on each other. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. You're both dependent on each other. You may be financially dependent on this person, or for some kind of help, or for some kind of support, or for some kind of social status, or something like that. And this person out here is dependent on you for you to heal them. You're both indirectly using each other. Now, what they're keeping to themselves is that they may see you as a missed opportunity. But, but what I'm also getting out here is that this person out here, they're hiding the fact that they are letting go of something in their life that they had been stuck on for a very long time. It's like I chose someone else over you, Leo, or I chose another situation over you. I didn't get that situation, which is why I stayed away from you for a very long time. And now I am accepting that something out here has not worked out in my life, and I'm ready to let it go and come towards you, because I feel if I don't come towards you, I'll miss you too. I'll miss out on you too. But this fact, even though they know, they're choosing to hide it from you because they just feel they can't say it. Like you'd be like, what the hell? Now, as the outcome, okay, as the outcome, I do feel this person speaking their truth and wanting to bring in more balance and wanting to bring in healing, wanting to reconcile with you. So, in the next few days, expect some kind of truth to be spoken. They will speak their truth, whether you like it or not, but they will definitely want to reconcile with you. But not reconcile in a way where reconciliation and a rebirth. It's more like let's reconcile our differences and let's not fight, let's not kill each other, let's just kind of bring things more into balance here. Okay, but so this is how they'll come in, like, you know what, I really missed you, I'm sorry for what I did, that's the kind of energy that I feel, but they still won't tell you that I made a mistake in the past and I something didn't work out with someone else and I kept you on hold. I'm sorry. No, I'm not getting like that. For others of you, it may just be you who speaks your truth and and keeps things in balance. Okay, it could be either you or because it's a collective outcome. Okay, so that's what I think.